The ROTC program is a leadership training course, and what we do, we ultimately want to train young men and women how to become Army officers.
ROTC is a accumulation of both civilian and people who are in the military currently. They're getting a minor in military science. It's about leadership, communication, and also teamwork.
For each year, I think there's a different class. So it depends on what year you're in, and then you're going to be with those other students who are in the same year as you. And then on Thursday, we all get together and we do more of hands-on training.
For example, this week we're going to field craft, where we're actually going outside and we're learning how to filter water. It's kind of like a survival course for filtering water, building shelters, making fire from basically flint or any other type of substance that we can find out there.
We do PT Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It is only required for the contracted, but I love PT, so I come.
I had 2 classes strictly on leadership, and I use a lot of my personal experience. A lot of times what I do is tell them things that I encountered, situations, and have them, then I say, how would you handle it?
At the end of the day, the predominant focus is leadership. So the leadership aspect of any of our courses carries over into the business world, into civilian life, regardless of whether you choose to serve in the military or not.
Really, there are no requirements to participate in especially the first 2 years of ROTC. In order to become a commissioned officer, it's much more selective. You have to have a high GPA, you have to have a high ACT, you have to pass the Army's physical fitness standard, their medical standard, and their moral standard.
There's 4 people in my class. I am technically an MS2, so I am a first year. I'm not exactly contracted, so I am in a class that is with the non-contracted people. So there's only 4 of us, but there is, I would say, 20 plus when I go to lab on Thursday.
I think there's 38 students total. We're actually a part of CMU, their ROTC program, which is a little bit larger than ours.
What sets ROTC apart is that during the physical fitness and during our labs, you're not going to see any instructors up there teaching. You're going to see the seniors and the juniors instructing. They instruct the lower classmen, and the cadre are there just for assistance, guidance, and adult supervision, so to speak.
We go everywhere from how to fill out proper paperwork, to issuing formal orders, to how to maneuver under fire, how to survive in the wild, also known as field craft, going everywhere to how to approach officers enlisted.
And then there's other opportunities that we do. We do like fun activities and try to spend time with each other and stuff like that.
Anybody can participate. We offer a minor at Ferris State as well, which is basically 4 ROTC classes and then a history class. You don't have to be a contracted cadet to serve in the Army after graduation in order to take those classes.
No, you do not have to be in the Army. My favorite students, and this is probably counter what you would think, my favorite students are the ones that don't want to join the Army. Because when I was 17 years old, I was wired to join the Army. I wanted to be like Dad, so that's what I did. However, my favorite students are the ones who may be much smarter than me. They're majoring in physics, and they're going to go off and do great things, but they just want to see how the Army people think.
I've chosen the ROTC program because I wanted to, A, make a difference for myself, and B, I am the first of my family to be an officer.
I really think that I have something to offer to other people, other soldiers. I really care about enhancing my soldiers' life as well as my own, and I think that a career in leadership, being an officer, is just the path for me.
I feel that I have good things to offer, and I feel like I have a lot more to learn, and I'm totally willing to learn everything that there is. I love the Army, I love serving, and I want to make it my 24/7, 7-day-a-week career someday.
If you plan on being a manager, if you plan on being any kind of leadership position in your life, which is probably most college students, ROTC can benefit you.
you're young, branch out a little bit, especially if you do not know much about the military.
I think ROTC is one of those classes where you have a lot of fun but you learn at the same time, and I really think it's important for people to come out and maybe give us a try. I know that there's some not so great stigma about ROTC, but I definitely think if people come and kind of interact with us, they would see what kind of fun we can have, what you can learn, and what you can actually get out of the program.
Don't actually join the Army unless you are sure. And ROTC gives you a way to test the water, to put your toe into the water, see, is this right for me or not?
No matter even if you don't plan on joining the military after, it is, I would say, the best leadership training that I've gotten so far in my life here at Ferris State University.